Let's roll.
Алло. Здорово.
Здорово.
Incendiary out.
Блять, чекайте, сейчас у меня кент вот выбьет наклейку за 100 миллионов. Ага.
Давай.
Deploying flashbang.
Охуеть.
Gear up. We aren't going on a windy walk here.
Я под Б встану.
Хлоу. Я мид. Петух нахуй.
Let's make this right as rain.
Б.
Incendiary.
Я уже поебал, получил.
Найс, блять. Опа. У нас бомба. Опа. Найс, блядь, сука. Туда их нахуй.
Gear up. We're going in. Flashbang. Throwing fire. Throwing fire. Throwing a grenade.
Джангл.
Counter-terrorist win. Nice. Move. Throwing flashbang.
Б.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
Вот раскидывают.
Grenade out.
Это Б. У Б.
Incendiary
Андер,
out.
смотрите. Уже съебывает.
Flashbang.
Пачка андер.
Grenade.
Че от пачки-то ушли? Пойдем. Он ласт.
Grenade. out.
Ты спаун чекните, может, это стоит.
Yeah, you're right on. You're right on. Come on, chop, chop. Smoke. Throwing fire. Throwing a grenade. Grenade out. Incendiary.
Один под Б есть.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing a grenade.
Бомба мид.
Deploying flashbang.
Изи, изи, бля, изи нахуй.
АФК стоят.
Бля,
Желтый.
ясно. И понятно, что с его мамой, блядь.
Желтый. А,
Пропустишь в окно? Я с авиком.
Иван,
Окей, хорошо, я понял, давай. Ой,
Grenade.
блядь, я флешоном, блядь, вплотную ебать. Охуеть.
Grenade out.
охуеть. Это лакичи, бля, пиздец.
Ебать, что за стрельба, нахуй.
Опа.
Блять.
Да ну нахуй. Ебать. Охуеть. Ебать, откуда инфа?
Читеры, блять.
Инфа-то где, блядь, была?
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything.
Бля, даже спасибо не сказал, СНР.
Спасибо.
Incendiary. Incendiary out.
Стул.
Grenade out. Laying down smoke. Throwing a grenade. Bomb has been planted.
Сидите.
Это читы, блядь. ВХ, читы, блядь. Пойдем мид запушим, блядь. Это вообще охуенная идея.
Давайте.
Поехали. Давай.
Бля, ну на савик надо.
Pallet lines.
Поехали.
Grenade.
Погнали на этот. В яму, бежим, пацаны, в яму.
Shift.
Угу. Изи, блядь.
Алик, Сити.
Не почувствовали, блядь, нахуй.
Просто зовите Алик, Сити.
Ну должен. Изи, блядь, вообще нахуй. Похуй, блядь, просто нахуй.
Go.
Берите авик. Бля, что за хуйня? Я уже не знаю, сколько раундов, вообще их не вижу. Ни одного.
What on? Throwing flashbang. Throwing fire. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke. Grenade out.
Блядь, в окно залазит.
Надо.
English, please.
Speak Russian, piece of shit.
B.
Piece of
Español,
shit.
español. Easy, nice, baby.
Ты еблан, что ли?
А, сори, я думал, за Испаньоль за меня заебал.
We're in the clear, lads.
Ребят. Кто у нас? Испанец, блядь.
Я.
А, раньше, блядь. Давайте выйдем.
Español, please.
Move it, son.
Желтый, нахуй ты меня убил, блядь?
Я думал, ты испанец ебаный, он меня заебал.
Бля, ну у меня есть испанская.
Entering. Throwing a grenade.
Азах.
Deploying flashbang. Laying down smoke.
А, нет, фейк. Блять, какого хуя я горю, блять?
Smoke.
Это чё, блядь, на испанца похоже, блядь, или чё, нахуй, не понимаю.
О, похож.
Grenade.
Где он? Апс.
Куда, блядь, бежишь, нахуй?
Easy. Flashbang. Grenade out. Grenade out. Grenade. Throwing smoke. Incendiary out. Laying down smoke.
Блять.
Где, блядь?
А,
Понял.
это так же, блядь, так.
Блядь,
Тух нахуй. Иди нахуй.
Пизда, я топ.
Похуй, бывает. Опа. Бля, ёб твою мать, да ну нахуй, откуда инфа, блядь? Какой еблан будет чекать Сити, блядь?
Фанин, заебал. Пиздеть, что-то, блядь.
ты это не я, блядь.
Ну вы,
Ты
блядь,
заебал, нахуй, это не
Ёбаный
я.
в рот. Сорян.
Throwing fire.
Ты, блядь, то кикаешь меня, то убиваешь, заебал.
фиолетовый хуй не исполняет.
Incendiary out.
Мид. А, нет, блядь, синий.
Incendiary. Grenade out. Grenade out. Smoke. Throwing flashbang. There's no stopping us. Go, go, go. Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang.
Я подбираюсь, чем
Throwing
синий.
fire.
Цей.
Grenade.
Сити.
Еще сети.
Ластик.
Лас Сити.
Да.
Изи, блядь, просто нахуй вообще не почувствовали, блядь. Фиолетовый петух ебаный, кстати. Да, ты.
Come on, let's go.
Могу смог дать на старт. Мид выйти.
А на финиш?
На финиш можно тоже.
Forward. Smoke.
Дал.
Взял.
Хорош. Обработал?
Охуенно.
Промаз.
Take smoke.
Найс. Пошли мид снова. Сейчас I can stop покажу, пацаны. Один раз.
I can stop.
I can stop. Да. С дигла.
Move it.
Просто учитесь, блядь, пацаны.
Давай, раз, два.
Давай, раз, два, три, мувик.
Оба! Я думал, что дым.
Бля, и где? И чё?
Они яму пушат.
Вот I can stop. Один. Два нахуй. Три нахуй, бля, видели?
Хорош. Мужик. Сказал, сделал.
Ну да, блядь. Сейчас яму показываю, I can stop.
Сколько сразу говори, убьешь?
Минимум 6. Учитесь, пацаны. Тыкайте. Сейчас будет, сейчас. Первый нахуй. Второй нахуй.
Блять! Джангл.
Третий нахуй.
Второй был.
Четвертый, блядь.
Ебать, I can stop now. Это я понимаю.
Кому эмку? I can stopную.
Какая нахуй я ко всему ластовый раунд?
Ну, с дигла, значит, блядь, побегаем дальше. Сейчас мид показываю. Мид I can stop. Учитесь. Раз. Два нахуй.
Мид.
Пошли. Показывай сюда, третий нахуй.
Let's roll. Throwing flashbang. Fire in the hole.
Hello, guys.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
Здорово, здорово.
Let's show them who we are. Throwing fire. Laying down smoke.
Коннектор.
Grenade out. Flashbang.
Блять, тихо. Блять, я один. Идите нахуй.
We can still do this. Deploying flashbang.
И забери себе.
Throwing a grenade. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. Let's go. Decoy. Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Пит.
Piece of cake, so it is. Let's go. Throwing smoke. Flashbang.
Bomb pit.
Grenade out. Incendiary out. Laying down.
Power slow.
Grenade out. Terrorists win. Move it, son. Flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Smoke.
Mid.
Flashbang.
Power. Connector.
Throwing fire. Bomb has been planted.
Okay.
Terrorists win.
one low.
Throwing smoke.
2 feet.
Deploying flashbang.
Bomb B.
Smoke. Terrorists win.
Какого черта у него 1 хп остался? Бля.
Вообще, it's speaking English.
Вы инфу говорите хотя бы.
Speaking.
Go, go, go. Smoke. Deploying flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Laying down smoke. Grenade out.
It's B, guys. Window.
Terrorists win. In position. We are out of here. Throwing flashbang.
Hit. One power.
Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Throwing fire. Grenade out.
There's something that they do.
Terrorists win.
There's something that they do.
Let's move out. Throwing smoke. Flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
Блять, надо.
Grenade. Fury out.
Слышал мало. Осторожно, não mata ninguém. Vou vazar.
خلاص.
Throwing a grenade. Laying down smoke. Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Throwing fire. Grenade out. Fire in the hole.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. We must move.
No more talking. Now we fight. Throw the decoy. Decoy.
Издевает.
Smoke. Activating the bomb.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Yeah. Let's go. Flashbang. Throwing smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Smoke. Activating the bomb.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Fear us. Counter-terrorists win. Let's roll. No more talking. Now we fight.
Hello team.
Hello.
Hello.
Bir ball. Green.
Hello. Green, you are cheating.
Go, go, go.
Purple, you are cheating.
I'm not cheating, but I can cheat.
Okay.
Grenade out.
Nice green.
I'm planted.
Knife, knife, knife.
Oh, fear us. Guys, I told you, we kill the decoy. Throw the decoy.
City.
Planted.
Med.
Info.
Long.
One tap.
Yeah.
Nice AK green.
Yellow? I'm scout player. I don't play. I am new in the game. I am new. My
Blue,
first,
new player. Cheating.
one pushing mid.
Barry yellow is my friend. Is cheating. We have cheat. You can't get
I'm planting the bomb. Grenade. This is easy. We kill them and then we go home. Smoke! I throw the flashbang. Terrorists win.
Too big.
Throwing fire. I'm throwing a grenade. Smoke.
Watch out.
Throwing fire.
Green,
Molotov.
move your ass.
One city. Okay, short, one short. Short, now bush. Back, he's back. Look down. Right, yeah? Nothing.
It's going to explode.
Check behind you, Saad.
Terrorists win.
We cannot be killed. We must win. Flashbang. I'm throwing the flashbang. Throwing the flashbang.
Box on double door.
Side. Very low. One city.
Grenade out.
Tin, tirin, 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 tin, tirin, 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 tirin,
Throwing
tirin.
Throwing fire.
Counter-terrorists win.
Nice try,
Good job.
nice try, bro.
This is what we have been working for.
One bush mid. Lower, one lower.
Throwing the flashbang. Molotov.
Low HP level.
Charge.
Okay.
Oh, bro, where are you from? You from Turkish?
Smoke.
One HP.
Counter-terrorists win.
Beautiful. You can move by you.
Forward.
Fine.
Flashbang. I'm throwing fire.
What the? F1 bro, F1 guys, F1. F1
What
motherfucker.
the fuck?
Motherfucker.
Let's go, let's go.
But I don't play this game. Please. Fuck. GG, I have thrown.
Estás a ganhar porque estes gajos querem trollar.
Behind you, behind you, behind you, one. Behind you, behind you, behind you. Bro.
Up, down, up, down, up, down. Left. Right. Left.
Don't trolling. Why do you troll, Purple? Purple, listen me. Say simple and jump to our go B, okay? Oh my god. Last A, go B, fast. Go B, last A, go B. Last A, go B, okay, let's go. Plan for tunnel. Okay.
Reload.
Now, no, push city, don't reload. Push city, give him one shot. Right. Yes. You know, look. Let's see you right. Nice. That's
We are
good.
the best. We will make them regret today. I'm throwing flashback.
Nice. Turn on.
Não é todo jogo. Todo jogo.
F1, I don't wanna play this round. Guys, please F1, please. I wanna eat. I'm so hungry. I don't have money, Dorcos. Please.
Let's go. Throwing the flashbang.
Fun.
No, please, no. Okay. Fuck you. Why do you...
Sai da lá, para de trollar, man. Nunca vi.
Ну давай закончим, блядь, издеваться.
You know what? I wanna knife you. Okay.
Не умри нахуй просто, блядь, просто нахуй. Сгорись вместе со своей семьей, нахуй.
listen.
All fine.
Green, what is your problem? Green, listen. I wanna say, what is your favorite sister? Or color, not sister. Sister is your
Throwing fire.
bro. Why? What the fuck?
Perversion.
Bro, turn off the music. What the fuck?
Counter-terrorists win.
Okay,
Remove any
come back
doubts in
maybe.
your head. It's us or them.
No. I went close.
Please, let's go. F1, green motherfucker.
Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky like?
Иди нахуй сюда, блядь. Беспомощная собака, блядь. Боже мой, нахуй.
No, F1, F2. Thank you, motherfucker, thank you.
Come on, chop. Deploying decoy. Grenade out.
Fun.
Guys, I need time out.
Move it, son.
Sorry, bro, sorry.
Ты просто немощная собака.
Sorry, bro.
Пизда, ты просто жалкая
Sorry,
скотина,
my
нахуй.
my fault.
Я тебя реально должен свою написать, нахуй, шавку ебаную.
Sorry.
Да иди
Sorry.
нахуй отсюда, ты, блядь, черт ебучий. Пизда, как мне жалко тебя, нахуй.
الزلم بقول لك سوري ما نعرفك خلص كل خرا.
Come on, chop. Grenade.
ska som på trollar. Vänta inte på men.
Let's roll. No more talking. Now we fight. Let us go. The guy's out. I'm throwing fire. I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. You think you can kill us? It is time now, my brothers. Smoke! Molotov! Throwing fire! Throwing the flashbang! Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Grenade out! Terrorists win. Let's go, let's go! Throw in the decoy. I'm throwing the flashbang. Smoke! Flashbang! I'm throwing the flashbang. Molotov! Throwing smoke! Throwing fire! We must move. Smoke! Throwing fire! Grenade out! I'm planted. Bomb has been planted. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. This is easy. We kill them, and then we go home. Decoy. Throwing bomb. Throwing fire. Grenade. Bomb enough. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Planted. Bomb has been planted. We must work together. Smoke! I'm throwing fire. Grenade out! You will win. Forward. There goes. Flashbang. Smoke. Throwing fire. I'm throwing fire. Throwing a flashbang. Counter-terrorists win. your grave. Let's go, fellas. Move it, son.
Counter-terrorists win.
We're really laying into them. Let's go. Laying down smoke. Deploying flashbang. Incendiary out. Deploying flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade out.
Counter-terrorists win.
Nice. Come on, chop, chop. Incendiary. Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
They're gonna wish they were never born. Throwing fire. Grenade. Grenade out. been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Now you're right on. You're right on. Let's show them who we are. Throwing fire. Throwing a grenade. Incendiary. Incendiary out. Grenade out. Flashbang. out. Throwing flashbang. Deploying decoy. Counter-terrorists win. Right. All right. Gear up. We're going in. Throwing fire. Incendiary out. Flashbang. Grenade. Throwing smoke. Laying down smoke. Grenade out. Grenade. Flashbang. Throwing fire. Counter-terrorists win. You're a champion. Let's move out. Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang. Throwing a grenade. Flashbang. Smoke. Deploying flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. I'm defusing the bomb. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Now we're getting stuck right into them. We are Oscar Mike. Let's do this and get back in time for chow. Inventory. Grenade out. Flashbang. Grenade out. Terrorists win. Let's roll. This is our fight. Let's make a little chaos. Grenade out. Fire. Gone. Flashbang. Smoke. Throwing fire.
Сидел.
Grenade. Terrorists win. Go, go, go. Throwing a Molotov. Throwing fire. Smoking. I'm throwing smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Flashbang. Flashbang out.
Шо?
I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing fire. Terrorists win. You will all die.
Шо?
Flashbang. Molotov out. Counter-terrorists win. No more talking. Now we fight. Smoke. Throw it in the car. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Deploying push. Throwing the flashbang. Fire in the hole.
Люби. Джангл лоу.
Throwing smoke. Bomb has been planted. Grenade out. Grenade. Terrorists win. We are the bad landers. Bomb has been. Let's call my brother. Flashbang. Darn. Smoke. Time now. Get moving. I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing smoke. I'm throwing fire. Throwing a grenade. Smoke! Throwing a flashbang. I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win. I'm ready. This is what we have been working for. Smoke. Throwing smoke. Smoke. Molotov. Grenade out. Grenade. Flashbang out.
Сеть один.
Throwing a flashbang. I'm planted. Bomb has been planted. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. I'm throwing a flashbang. Smoke! Throwing fire.
Шорт.
Throwing a flashbang.
Learning how to complete a flawless hard mode Zuck encounter with ranged so that you can earn your hybrid best in slot cape, the Igneous Call Zuck. Before we get started, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. But without further ado, let's get into it. This video guide is going to have a few different parts, so make sure to check out the timestamps in the video description if you want to skip ahead to a certain section of this video. I'll be starting off with my recommendations, important roles, and then going into the voiceover walkthrough of an entire encounter. This will be a very lengthy video, but the full Zuck encounter is a very long fight even for the best of the best players.
We will make them regret this day. them. I'm throwing fire. Smoke.
Unlike other bosses, Zuck is about endurance, and following what I do should give you what you need to get your first flawless hard mode run with ranged. Please keep in mind, Zuck is a late game, very difficult encounter, so the requirements and recommendations I have in this video are going to be high. This is not to say this encounter is impossible without my recommendations, these are just the tools that work for me. Let's get into the recommendations. For stats, I highly recommend being 92 plus in range and 90 plus in defense and constitution with at least which is the ECB EOF. I didn't use this for my first flawless with range, but it makes the first challenge a lot easier while also bypassing the armor shield in challenge 2 as well as the Harakin. Mechanized Chinchampas and an offhand for clearing clusters, a strike bow or a main handed shield switch for barricade, a bladed dive switch for mobility and positioning, full arrows for your big deeps, and a reckless aura. You could
Let's go. Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang. Grenade. Bomb has been planted. Fire in the hole. Terrorists win. Let's go earn our pay. Incendiary out. Throwing a grenade. Throwing flashbang.
also use the sharpshooter aura if you have that as well, because you will want to have that extra accuracy with using full arrows. As for your inventory, you want to make sure that you have overloads, vitality potion, adrenaline renewals which can be assisted, rune pouches for disruption shield, ancient spellbook swap, and crystal restoration, vulnerability bombs, the infernal puzzle box at tier 3, weapon poison plus, a blessed flask, 1 super restore to restore HP after
Come on, jump. Incendiary out. Deploying flashbang.
Under.
Flashbang. Grenade.
Seer during Zuck, or bring more if you don't have the Blessed Flask unlocked. A ring and glove switch for Zuck since he isn't susceptible to poison nor the Tuckle Zo, and fill the rest with blubbers, Ceridome brews, and hard foods. My other recommendations and requirements would be a Blood Reaver loaded with scrolls. This is your primary source of healing. Disruption Shield is ideal to have, but you can use Resonance or Barricade for all the mechanics that Disruption Shield is used for. Storm Shards and Shatter to stack up shards throughout the waves for a nice burst on Zuck. At least 45,000 Tuckle to
Let's move out. Grenade out. Incendiary out. Grenade out.
Force.
Throwing fire.
God force.
Throwing a grenade. Throwing flashbang. Laying down smoke. Counter-terrorist win. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Let's go have some fun. Decoys out. Deploying flashbang. Throwing fire.
give you a full hour of the additional 10% damage reduction for your obsidian helmet and up to 50k Tuckle for recharging your Tuckle Zo. A full Tuckle Zo should last about 2 runs. Greater Death Swiftness or a planted feet switch, and a Pernix Quiver if you're main handing a longbow with a crossbow and shield switch. This will auto switch to the appropriate ammunition that you have in your quiver. This is also good if you decide to bring a Hydrix bolt switch for Gricko. Otherwise, it's just a nice bonus to have. That should cover just about all my requirements and recommendations. Now let's get into the voiceover. To set up for Zuck, what I do is I have my banking preset, and I will summon my familiar. I will load it with scrolls by clicking on the little scroll icon in the familiar interface. And then I will do all of my Quorum incense sticks and my Lance Dime incense sticks. After that, I will pre-apply Weapon Poison as well as an Elder Overload. And then I'll make sure I recharge my Book of Full. After doing that, I will teleport to Anachronia and I will get the Thermal Bath treatment so that way I can get a boost to my max health. After that, I will teleport back to War's Retreat and use the campfire. And this is pretty much just standard for any sort of PVM. After that, I will load my preset and I will start by going to the main plaza to recharge my ring. And then I will go to the fight cauldron and I will load it up for a full hour. Even if I'm doing one single run for my flawless run, I would do the full hour because my first ever flawless run was with melee and it took me like 45 to 48 minutes. It was too long for a boss timer, so just fill up with the entire hour. And so just this helmet will provide a 19% damage reduction, which is massive. It makes a huge difference. After that, I am pretty much ready to go. The last thing I would do is if you're using the Blessed Flask, make sure you recharge it. That way you're not worried about prayer throughout the run.
Let's do this and get back in time for chow. Decoy. Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke. Incendiary. Grenade out. Throwing flashbang. Throwing smoke.
Один в яме.
And then I am ready to go. So a couple notes before I actually start the encounter, and this is going to be very important to note throughout the entire encounter, is the reason why you're bringing the Blood Reaver is because it has a active with its Blood Reaver scroll, the Blood Siphon. It will heal you for 1,000 and it will take 1,000 health from your Blood Reaver. So essentially you can use it 20 times before it dies. So if it runs out, it dies. You want to make sure that doesn't happen. This is why we have all the rune pouches so that we can spellbook swap, drop the Crystal of Restoration, and this will completely heal the familiar all the way back to full as long as it's standing near this Crystal of Restoration. So I could essentially spam the familiar special move as much as I want, and it will heal me up, and it will continuously heal up the familiar as well. So I essentially have infinite healing so long as I have enough runes and I have the scrolls.
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves.
Много.
Flashbang. Molotov. Laying down smoke. Smoke.
Сорян.
Grenade.
Подсади зеленый.
to support that. And you're not going to use 500 scrolls per run. You will use a decent bit if you are relying on this, which you will be, but it's not going to be 500. So just load it up with the max, and that way you don't have to worry about it. You want to do this as much as you can, because I only bring so much food. This would be something that I could chuck through if I'm in a bad spot, say for firewalls. So speaking on firewalls, before we get started, it's going to be easy.
Throwing fire.
One very low.
Это цель. Аллас.
Smoke. Throwing fire. Throwing flashbang.
Here to explain this as I'm standing in an encounter without all of the ads attacking me. So firewalls seem random, but they actually are not. So if I'm standing right in the center, it is equal distance from all the sides. So it can be from whatever direction if I'm standing here. But if I'm standing on a certain tile, well, not a certain tile, but like a certain portion of the platform, the firewall is always going to come from the furthest point away. So if I'm standing right here, it could come from this area right here or this area right here. I'm not too sure, but it's always going to come from that direction. So for instance, if I'm standing right here, I use this safe spot a lot. The firewall will come from right over here. It'll come from the southeast corner. But if I'm standing right here, it'll come a little bit more from the center, and it's always going to be that case. You'll see that I kind of use my positioning at certain times to bait the firewall. That way I don't have to deal with it, and you'll notice it right in the second wave. I'll stand right here until I kill the second ranger. I'll wait for the firewall, and then I'll move over here. And I do this every single time because the firewall always comes from the same direction. That's a good thing to keep in mind. It gives you a lot more control over the encounter. As for storm shards, this is going to be very important for Zuck because Zuck in hard mode, instead of having 4 auto attacks between his special attacks, he will have 3 auto attacks between his special attacks. So you have less time to burst him, and he has a lot more HP to deal with. So storm shards is something that you can stack up all throughout the fight, and then by the time that you get to the Zuck encounter, you can start off with shatter and do 30k damage, which is huge for burst. And then you can continually stack shards. That way you can do another shatter in about the 3rd cycle or so. And then standard things throughout the encounter is Devo. Make sure you use Devo because you just want to make sure that you are protecting against the style that you're fighting against. And Devo can be extended by killing ads while you have Devo active. So it's pretty easy to extend it in this encounter. And then just to give you a frame of mind, the first 5 waves, are going to be mainly melee. Waves 6 through 10 are going to be ranged focused, and then 11 through 15 are going to be maged focused. So that's kind of the cluster of waves that you have to deal with, and it's kind of similar to how the fight kiln is set up. There's obviously going to be multiple style ads in any waves, but they're going to be weighted towards one combat style. So let's get into the official voiceover. So as I enter the instance for Zuck, I'm going to surge right away. Death Swiftness, click on Zuck, and use Storm Shards. I will then target cycle, pray melee, and start working on the meleeers. And then once the first 2 get close, that's when I'll swap to my Chinchampas, and I'll just target cycle.
Let's roll.
Cycle and work on getting them down. As I see the bats starting to approach, I'll target them, and then I will use Binding Shot to keep them in place because I don't want them to start auto-attacking me and draining my prayer. After I finish with wave 1, I will go to the west of my DS, I'll swap back to my bow, I'll target cycle and snapshot and Bricko the first ranger. Typically that kills it, in this case it didn't. But then I'm going to hang in this corner to bait the firewall. So the firewall is spawning, so I will move to my safe spot and I'll equip my mechanized Chinchampas and start working on the rest of the meleeers. This should lure the far meleeer as well. After I finish with this small meleeer, then I will work on the Meshkat, and I will use mechanized Chinchampas to get the bat in the back. Once the bat is dead, I'll swap back to the SGB and I'll just burst down the Meshkat. The other bat is stuck where it's at, so I will just use bleeds, burst it down. Once I get to the safe spot in this southwest corner, or southeast corner, excuse me, I will use the Crystal of Restoration to make sure that my familiar is healed up, and then I'll tuck in this little corner to start working on the first Meshkat. Whenever you see the bats have the text go over their head, make sure you move out of the way if you can, because it will do a typeless damage. damage that drains your adrenaline in prayer.
I'm throwing a grenade.
After the firewall, I tuck back into the safe spot because all that's going to attack you is the ranger, and sometimes the meleeer will come and attack you as well. If so, just burst it down, kill the ranger, and then you can soul split the rest of this section. Once you move out from the wall, kill the ranger, and the two giant mesh cots are stuck behind the wall so you can soul split.
Now, my brothers.
Now the firewall is coming, so what you can do is when you move out, you can actually binding shot or rapid fire to bind the meleeer in place so it doesn't come to melee distance with you. In this case, I killed it fast enough. Here for the major, make sure you're standing on the exact tile that I am, that way you're within the shield to burst down the major, and it will lure the igneous ranger from across, that way you can have it set up for the next section. After you kill the major, make sure you get across to this safety rock in the northwest corner as quick as possible. That way you can... can have the igneous melee and ranger in place. I will finish bursting down the melee, and then I will get the Zill, because the Zill does a lot of damage the more that it's idle. You could skip this part if you are doing well on health, but I like to make sure that I secure this section. After that, I will kill the igneous ranger, and I will get a firewall here soon. So I typically will get the firewall, finish off the ranger, and then I will move on to Zuck and free Death Swiftness. So the firewall happen, I'll build back up to 100, I'll click on Zuck, I will get my DS up, I'll get another Storm Shard on, I'll swap to my Ring and Glove switch for Zuck, I'll build up a little bit of adrenaline, and then I will burst down Zuck.
This is easy. We kill them, and then we go home. I'm throwing fire. I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade out.
ECB helps a lot here because it makes this a lot more secure. It will get you the kill a lot faster, and you can use a lot more basics and still get the 100k down in time. After this, swap back to your Ring and Glove switch, ECB if you have it, and then you want to target cycle through these HERs and make sure that you are using your damage accordingly. So for instance, don't rapid fire on a HER that only has 2k health. A full rapid fire will kill a HER, as well as a snapshot, dead shot. Gricko will pretty much kill one entirely and damage the surrounding ones. After this, you want to make sure that you target the first ranger at the safety rock. Then I will move to this ranger, and this will lure the far 2 rangers closer to the safety rock as well. After that, I will kill this ranger. And then this Mejcot and the first bat are coming over. It's not close enough to be chinned, so I'll just make sure I focus on the Mejcot. You can see that I walked away from...
No one home here. Now we fight. Molotov. Throwing fire. Throwing a grenade. Throwing the flashbang.
the typeless damage from the bat. I snapshot the bat. I killed the meleeer, and then now I'm starting to focus on the rangers. After this ranger, I will work on the melee.
Блядь, как я его не забрал нахуй?
Soon around the melee are dying, that's when a firewall will spawn, which is right now. I deal with the ranger, and then I start to work on Jet.
Terrorists win. Run, little girl, run.
Here I will just put my bleeds on the bat, and I'll move into position for the next few waves because this southeast rock is
Let's go. Grenade. Flashbang. Throwing smoke. Smoke. Throwing the flashbang.
going to be your safety point. Whenever I come back at the beginning of a wave, I will start a Crystal of Restoration to make sure my familiar doesn't die. So here I deal with the first bat. Then I get here to work on the Meshkat and get it down as far as possible. And I want to get it as close to dead as possible. If I can kill it, I will. Then I'll start working on the Rangers. Typically, I will get my Devo to go off when I have a few ads that are close to dying. That way I can extend it as much as possible. In this case, I forgot to do so, but it still worked out.
Go ahead, go ahead.
These are the Ranger waves, so I'm going to be focusing on the off-style first before I work on the Rangers. So I killed the Mage, and then I'm working on the Rangers.
Nice.
You could chin here more than I was doing, but my positioning and ad luring was a little bit messed up, so I just SGB'd.
Terrorists win.
I got caught with the animation from using the familiar scroll, so I kind of had to outrun that. Typically I was going to run to the bottom corner. So here I will get the mage first, and then I will move back, and I'll work on the meleeer.
Throwing the flashbang. Molotov. I'm throwing the flashbang.
Plant. Sit.
I meant to kill the mage, I left him with a few health, but I used this to extend my Devo instead. So, I get the major, and then I start working on the Zill. Normally my luring doesn't go like this, but the firewall really threw me off. So I just kind of unloaded on this ranger to get more control over the lure.
Terrorists win. We will dance on your grave.
So you can see I'm handling them one at a time. I'm trying not to take on too much damage because even though I am praying range, these Zills still hit very hard.
Throw the decoy. Decoy. Throwing fire. Throwing fire.
На меду каленый.
Plant.
Сити на мед.
Terrorists win. We cannot be killed. We will make them regret this day. Molotov. Throwing fire. I'm throwing a grenade. Grenade. Throwing smoke.
Бойлер.
Terrorists win. You will all die. I'm
One banana. Nice, good job.
We're on a real man.
So these zills are close enough to be chins.
Now is the time. Bomb is on the ground. Flashbang. Grenade.
Okay.
I'm planted. Bomb has been planted. Smoke.
So I am using my chins to burst them both down at the same time,
Middle.
and then I devo for the remaining. It may just pop behind the wall, so I'm going to burst down the zill as much as I possibly can.
Long. This is it.
I'm throwing fire.
Firewalls are starting again, so make sure you avoid firewalls before dealing with the ads if you can. That way you don't get burst down, because the firewall hits very, very hard. Now, special wave's about to happen, so I make sure I save my Grickos. That way I can instantly burst down the mate.
Let's go. Throwing fire. I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing a flashbang. I'm throwing a flashbang. Activating the bomb.
Блять, двое.
Shield. And I always target Cyclone Vuln Bomb. If you have an ECB EOF, use it here because it makes killing the mage a lot quicker.
Counter-terrorists win.
As I'm running past the Melior, I will stun him to break his shield, and I will put on my bleeds and use some multi-hit abilities. Then I'll instantly start focusing the Zill again.
Let's go. Grenade. Grenade.
Mid.
Deploying flashbang.
Terror.
And I essentially do the
Пиздец,
special wave the
ебать,
same way
смог,
every
ёбаный
single
в рот.
time unless I mess something up.
Нахуя?
Что ли, блядь?
Ну пиздец.
So the firewall is coming, so I make sure to move out of the way of the firewall. I will burst down the Zill.
Just fair. Blue.
I'll get my storm shards on. I will DS. I'll build up a little bit of adrenaline again. And then I will burst down Zuck once again. Now you're seeing me use ECB quite frequently. This is not required, as I mentioned earlier. I didn't use an ECB in my first range flawless run. It just helps secure things and speed things up quite a bit.
Remember, this is bandit country. Shoot everything that moves. Throwing fire. Flashbang.
So I swap back to my Tucklezo and my Cinderbanes, and I start working on the second challenge. The shield on this guy is pretty big, so if you have the ECB, I highly recommend using it, even if you're only using basics, because you can see that until I used the ECB, I wasn't really doing that much damage to him. I was kind of at a standstill. So here I tried to use another Storm Shard on Zuck, but I missed, and I didn't want to waste too much time. Before I stepped in this location, I spawned the Crystal of Restoration, because once you're standing in the current spot that I am, you won't be able to spawn it. So make sure you spawn it and then move into place. I use Binding Shot on the Mesh Cot, that way I can soul split a little bit longer. You can typically soul split while you're dealing with the majors, but the meleeers and the rangers are pretty hard.
Terrorists win.
After this, just deal with these 3 mages, and then you can work on the first Jad.
Clear countrymen. Deploying decoy. Throwing a grenade. Incendiary out. Grenade. Throwing flashbang.
Ставить.
Bomb has been planted.
У тебя справа.
Terrorists win. Right, lads. We're on. Throwing flashbang.
Каленый.
Grenade out.
I like to make sure I have enough distance between me and Jad. That way, when the firewall spawns, I don't have to run into melee distance. So just be conscious of that. Here I missed my perflick, but it is okay because we have the damage reduction on the shield, so I will typically try and snipe a res from my next Jad hit if I'm not dealing with other ads.
Bomb has been planted.
As I'm dealing with the final Jad, I will occasionally click onto Zuck, get another Storm Shard on him. because I want to build these as high as I can before I get to the final phase. And you have to make sure you are almost directly in front of Zuck, otherwise you won't be able to target him. Then I will bladed dive all the way over back to the safe spot. The mage is going to spawn here right away, so I'm going to burst down the mage, and then I'll put down my crystal restoration. Then I will work on this Zill, because this is the off-style ranger for all of the mage phases, and these are the worst ones to deal with, so you want to get these guys down as quick as possible. After this, I will deal with the bat, because I don't want to lose my...
Decoy. Flashbang.
Мид есть, мид.
my prayer. And they attack very frequently, so they do a lot of damage as
Ну,
well.
у тебя синий
Бомба.
слева.
The Zill is caught behind the wall because the mage is standing right here, so I'll deal with this mage, and then I'll try and deal with the bat as well. Firewall came, so I had to change my positioning, so now I'm going to be working the Zill instead. And I'm just taking these guys down one by one. And I focus on the bat, and then I will get the mage following this.
Move it, son. Flashbang.
Еще.
Notice where I'm clicking right here, right at this spot next to the geyser. This is the furthest distance that you can be away from the dog, and it will not auto-attack you. That way you can avoid the burning effect that they apply with their auto-attacks. This will save you a lot of food and Reaver scrolls.
Gear up. We're going in. Decoys out.
Туром.
Injury out.
Пиздец.
Ой, ебать. Вон секунду.
This dog also has a safe spot, but the firewall went right into my safe spot, so instead I just dealt with it because I'm going to take an auto attack from the next wave as well. So I saved my freedom because in this corner, the mage dog is going to spawn. So once I clear this mage dog, then I will freedom. I try and deal with it as fast as I possibly can.
Move it. Decoys out. Decoy. Grenade out.
Двое, сука, в этом ебаном проекте.
Yellow, white.
Ну тип нахуй на него, блядь, бежит с ножом. Конечно, ёбаный рот.
Ждем им ставить.
Let's go.
Что чисто никто не отвлекает, заебать.
Throwing flashbang.
Сап. Эй, эй.
Go away.
Counter-terrorist win. There you go. Job well done there, son.
Possibly can because that ranger's coming up as well. Make sure you don't go any further south than I am right now, otherwise you'll lure the southwestern dog over and that makes things a little bit more complicated. So I was struggling to bait the ranger over, so I make it so he can walk a little bit past the wall and I can stand in the safe spot. Now the firewall's coming, so I move all the way to the back wall. That way only the ranger can attack me, but I moved one square north so the mages were lured over as well. If I didn't move that one square, it would have just been the ranger and then I would deal with the mages one by one. In this case it worked out, it was not too bad. After this corner is done, I will then move on to do the same rotation that I did with the mage dogs in the prior wave. This is a good spot to soul split to save some reverb.
I'm throwing a grenade. Throwing fire.
Здорово, русский есть.
Forward.
Здорово. Есть.
Здорово.
No English. No English. Only Russia, блядь.
Speak Russian. I don't speak English, bro.
Disconnect, курва, блядь.
Let's go, my brother.
Ладно, успокойся, что ты снял. Погнали, шорт.
River scrolls. I will surge and deal with this small mage.
Пешки.
Now this is the safe spot for the northwestern dog. It's right at the corner of the symbol in the center. I had to move into auto attack distance, unfortunately, but that is okay. Freedom was still up to avoid the reapplication of the burning effect from this dog. So this safe spot is one or two more squares over because this mage dog is a couple squares farther to the west than the other one is.
Один мид пойдет.
So now we are on the special wave. For soul restoration, I will burst down the mage and do everything the same way I did
Counter-terrorist win. Че, куда идем?
You just gotta be careful if you use a rapid
Не знаю, я просто...
Throwing smoke.
Мид смог, да. Знаешь, куда мы цветаем?
fire on the meleeer because he will get bound into place, which is why my character ran back into distance. In this case, it worked out to be pretty well, but sometimes it will run into auto attack distance of the mage dog and you will get the
Мид.
burning effect applied to you.
Шорт. Еще шорт. Ладно, часа.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win. Together we can do this. Smoke! Throw in a flashbang! I'm throwing fire! Flashbang!
Now we're going into the last special challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a little bit extra on Zuck because I want to make sure that I have enough adrenaline to go into a barricade for the final challenge. If I don't want to adrenaline high and lose all of my thresholds, I want to make sure that I have as much adrenaline as I possibly can.
Нельзя.
Terrorists win. We're the real man!
So as I see the minions spawn, that's when I will barricade, and then I target cycle, and I just use basics on them to build up adrenaline for the triple Jad phase.
Guys, I tell you, we kill them all!
Нихера
Throwing a
себе.
flashbang.
At the conclusion of this phase, I will click back onto Zuck and try and get one more storm shard on him. Then I will do my bladed dive switch all the way into the safe spot from the double Jad phase. I move out, spawn the crystal, move back into the safe spot, and wait for the first Jad to move into place. My goal here is to get this Jad down before the first fireball spawns.
Counter-terrorists win.
If the first firewall were to spawn, make sure you run the same route that I just did in the video. You might run into melee distance of Jad, but all you have to do is pray melee.
Make them regret this day. Throwing smoke. Throwing fire. Flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing fire.
while you're running past him. If you were to move any further west, then you would lure this jet over there and you would be dealing with two at once. So the first firewall is spawning now. And then I'm dealing with the final jet. Here I'm trying not to use my high priority thresholds because I want to save those for Harakin because I want to try and get a 1 cycle as best as I can. I accidentally deactivated my prayer, so I'm going to go into a res to heal all the way back up to full. This is one of the major benefits of using the Obsidian Helm with the 10% damage reduction. Towards the end of Jad, I will use a Natural Instinct. I will build back up on Zuck, that way I can have a Death Swiftness and be able to quickly rebuild Adrenaline with the Harakin. So I'll surge into place. Adrenaline Potion. And then ECB if you have the ECB. And then I'll just start working on bursting him down. I had to move outside of my Death Swiftness because of the bomb as well as the firewall. Now you can see the bombardment is a little bit different than the normal bomb. It spawns in an X pattern. So it will drop on the location that you are standing in when the notification goes above your head. And then the X pattern will go into the northwest, southwest, northeast, and southeast position. So as long as you run north, south, east, or west, you will stand out of the X pattern of the bomb. Make sure you step at least 2 squares away. Outside of this, I'm just doing a standard DS rotation, and I make sure to use SGB early on because I want to get a second SGB in. So here I got very close to a 1 cycle, but I didn't quite make it. So now I'm just going to be focusing on killing Tentacles do have drops, but this would be a good way to build up some tuckle or just some extra currency while you are killing time, and it's also a way to heal up as well as build your adrenaline back up. This also gives you an opportunity to get another storm shard stack or 2 onto Zuck. That way you should be able to be at 9 or 10 stacks by the time you start the fight.
That's full of them.
Prioritizing the tentacles that I will be in range of should be or I can spawn on one side or the other. I have a very far range, so this is pretty much all of them, but just deal with the ones that are in the closest proximity to the Harakin as possible. Now with the Harakin being so low on health, I'm going to use a Natural Instinct on the Harakin. That way I can build up adrenaline for Zuck as well, so I can start off with a lot of adrenaline. I will start to build back up onto the tentacles. I will get one more storm.
This is what we have been working for. I'm throwing a flashbang. Flashbang!
More short. I think that's insane. Sure. Oh, necro, maybe.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Bamboo. Go for weekend. Хорош. Притяжку на бэкэнд.
Shard stack onto Zuck to get it to 10 if I'm not already. Then I will DS, Adrenaline Potion, and then I'll try and get a couple more basics in on Zuck while I'm waiting for him to spawn. That way I can max out my Adrenaline. This allows me to go right into an ECB EOF with an SGB. Freedom to Combust. Now what I should have done here is I should have used my Shatter, but I didn't use it early enough. I do use it during phase 1. But I was kind of panicking and I threw off my rotation quite a bit. This part I sort of messed up. Before he slams down his sword, you want to make sure that you surge. That way all of the cracks will be on one side and you will be safe from the cracks. In this case, I missed it, so I had to Disruption Shield and Resonance the one shot. So the first cycle here is a little bit shaky. But for the pizza slice phase, you want to make sure that you do this the same way in normal mode, because in hard mode they have the same amount of health. In this case, I didn't renew my familiar. I didn't heal it up with the Crystal of Restoration, so it died. But in this case, I can do Zuck without any food because his mechanics are pretty straightforward.
I go box.
Typically, though, when I get to the mages, I'll spawn the Crystal of Restoration. I'll deal with the shield, spawn the crystal, and then I'll burst down the mage. Here, I will go into a 3 Death Swiftness. I will build back up a little bit.
I planted the bomb.
Counter-terrorists win.
A Natural Instinct would be great here before.
Oh, God. Sure.
Beforehand if it's not on cooldown if you don't have your adrenaline potion ready. After I build up a little bit, I will use the special action because if I take too long, it will be an instant kill. I start off with the SGB as per usual, that way I can use a second one later in the phase. When he does suffer, you want to make sure that you protect from melee and then you quickly swap to mage because it'll do 2 magic hits. So here I surge. I should have surged a little bit earlier, but it worked out just fine. Normally I would surge back, but that's where all the cracks were, so I ran back a little bit. I Disruption Shield the bomb. I surge back to get the remaining stacks of the debuff that reduces my HP, and then I will use a restore to get that back up so I can use storm shards.
Синий, ты не слышишь ли? Он был на этой базе.
After I deal with the minions, I will focus back onto Zuck to keep my adrenaline building. This will help it so you're closer to 100% when you start fighting Zuck again. During this phase, since you can't damage Zuck, I'm trying to use Storm Shards off cooldown, that way I can use a second Shatter later on in the fight.
Инфа же была по нему. Но речь не то, что он через подъем.
So here I had an adrenaline potion off cooldown, so I didn't use Natural Instinct. I use a special action key, and then I will...
Let's call my brother. Smoke! I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Grenade! I'm throwing fire.
do my SG. And then I'm just going through the standard burst that I was going through prior. So here I search. I was a little late again, but it ended up working out just fine. You can see that the cracks will spawn on the opposite side. That way I can surge back into the DS and stuff.
Terrorists win.
У тебя Майкл Джордан, что ли, вселился? Или, может, с нами? I don't speak English, bro.
Low tunnel.
Сука.
Here I will use a natural instinct to kill the mage. I'll build back up to 100, and then I'll build up to a death swiftness.
2Б и 1 шорт. Давайте так.
But this is going to be the final cycle for me, so I'm going to try and burst him down before he gets into the suffer mechanic.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
At this point, I'm just going to be running around in circles. Essentially, and using all of my cooldowns. Every time you kill the conduit, it'll do 20k damage to Zuck, and you have to kill the conduit 5 times. The first 4 times you will get a one-shot attack like this. So the first one I'm going to block it with resonance. The next one I will use a Vit Pot or Disruption Shield. The third one I will use Disruption Shield or Vit Pot if I use Disruption Shield for the second one. I will do the last one with res once more, and then the last conduit you don't have to avoid. It just kills Zuck. You want to make sure that you have the Vit Pot because it'll always do over your base amount of health. It can hit up to 16 or 17k from what I've experienced. When you use Disruption Shield, make sure you don't use it as soon as he starts charging because sometimes there is a leftover bomb that could snipe your Disruption Shield. So if you're relying on it and the bomb snipes your Disruption Shield, you will die. So this is the last one for me. I'm just built.
Laying down smoke.
Building up, I'm going to res. Then I swap back. I will put on my Luck of the Dwarves. I will SGB and I'll just burst it down. And I have flawlessly beaten Zuck in hard mode. And that's all I have for you today, guys. I really hope that this guide could help you get your first flawless hard mode Zuck kill with ranged. If you use mage, you can probably do the same exact things when it comes to luring. With melee, it's a little bit more complicated and I haven't quite figured it out yet. But just note that in the future, I will be doing melee and